Hindi raw malabo na balang araw ay maging presidente ng Pilipinas si Senador Manny Pacquiao. Yan ang tingin mismo ni Pangulong Duterte na tila bilib sa estilo at ipinapakita ni Pacquiao bilang senador. Kagabi dumalo si Pangulong Duterte sa ika-38 birthday celebration ng pambansang Kamao. Bukod kay Pangulong Duterte, kasama niyang nakisaya sina Special Assistant to the President Bongo at PNP Chief Ronald De La Rosa. Ang buong pamilya Pacquiao todo suporta sa anumang papasukin ng fighter senator. Ayon naman kay Pacquiao, pareho ang kanilang layunin ni Duterte para sa bansa. Pero hindi pa raw niya iniisip ang mga sinasabi ng Pangulo.
I asked permission from President to be Manny Pacquiao. Ako nagbitaw na ako ng salita. So, klaro na yan. Basta tingnan mo lang kasi may nakita ako na linya mo eh. But nobody gave the importance to the statement of General Santiago of PDEA that 92% of talagang nakuha na sa mga durugista. And when he gave us that figure of 3 million, this was a joke. And it was a very grave matter that alam ko noon, I'm not blaming anybody, but nahayaan eh. Hinayaan talaga to, so that when I became president, at sinabi ko, nag-warning na ako, sabi ko, surrender kayo, mamili kayo. Because I am ordering the military and the police to wage a war. I am not saying, hulihin mo. Ang sinabi ko, let us wage a war against the apparatus of the drug. Kasi ang akin ngayon, 3 million kay Santiago, my count now, John Sibato said it has reached 900. I am sure that before the year ends, I would have breached the million mark. So easily, sabihin mo, 4 million. Hindi biro yan. Kaya sabi ko, hindi na ito madala na kunin mo doon sa bahay, secure a warrant of arrest, then find him where he is. Hindi mo madala 4 million. Fiscal ako dati. On how to build the case. Go to trial. Secure a conviction. Hindi mo madala. The reality of it all. Huwag na tayo magbulahan. Maraming fiscal dito. Maraming abogado. Even one case, 2, 3 mayaman, they can afford a lawyer. Kita mo dito lahat, at sabi nila noon, ang tinatamaan, that was the favorite refrain of everybody. Itong gobyerno to, wala. Ang mga mayaman, sabi ko, sige lang. And I have this number now of 4 million. My duty, actually, and I stake my life, buhay ko, pati trabaho ko. Itataya ko yan. I will solve this problem because I have to worry about tomorrow, and being the president, I have to preserve this country for everybody. Or else we'll go to the dogs. Na ang masakit dito, instead of asking us what's happening to your country, what steps are you taking to control drugs? May mga gusto ko magmura eh. I'm just trying to get hold of my temper. I have a very bad temper. I know that. May mga countries dito na kung sabihin nila anong ang problema mo, anak ka ng ang ginagawa ng mga ulol, magtanong kung ilan yung patay na durugista. Kung tarantado, 4 million, tapos may matay na isa, sabihin nila na i-rub out. You worry about a son of a bitch. Yung 4 million, di ka magtanong kung ano ang nangyari. Assuming to be true na talagang pinatay. Because I won't believe it. I believe what the police says to me. Why? Ang police under ko eh. I'm the president. Then the cabinet is the DILG. And under the DILG is the PNP. So kung anong sabihin nila, sir, ganito ang nangyari. At look, Albuera, the Department of Justice is under me. I could have just easily, order them follow the theory of the police. Pero hinayaan ko, hindi ako nang ano. But I told them, you before, if it is in the obedience of my order, you will have my protection. Sabi ko, mawala na ako sa trabaho, mamatay ako, you won't regret anything obeying my order because I will take full responsibility. Akin yan. Hindi ako papayag na yung mga pulis na military makukulong itong mga ito nabubuhay ka lang. Ako simple lang ang pagkatao. I do not even know how I became president. Alam ninyo yan. Wala akong pera na wala lahat. But I don't know why, maybe what the pastor said was really through destiny. So kung sabihin niyo, tinatakot din niyo ako na hanggang 1 taon ka lang, o ma-impeach ka o mamatay ka, so be it. Ganun talaga ang destiny ko. Na mapresidente ako ng 1 taon lang at mamamatay, o mga presidente ako at tanggalin ako sa go ahead, no regrets ako. Alam ko yan na presidente ako, hanggang dyan lang ako. So that's my destiny. I have this thing about faith in life. And faith in God. Ako sabihin ko, patawarin mo na ako, Diyos ko, but I have to protect my country. Ito mga iba, dadiro kaya ako nagmumura. Akala ko ba alay tayo? Instead of offering help, here comes the idiots. Pati itong yung sa newspaper ngayong Amnesty International, itong representative nila sa Asia, he said that Duterte, when he talks about the police of killing, he is promoting impunity. Oh, well, how about the impunity of the idiots here producing drugs? Wala mang impunity. Wala man akong patayin kung behave kayo lahat dyan. But pag ayaw mo talaga, nag-warning na ako. Hindi ka I will not stop until the last pusher is out of the streets and the last drug lord exterminated. I order them, go and destroy the apparatus of the drug menace. It has reached terrifying proportions. Indonesia, I think Indonesia is about almost nearly 200 million. President Widodo said, he has 4 million. And he executes people. And he's pissed off with so many nations calling him to stop the death penalty. Sana sabihan na, Bakit hingi-hingiin di Duterte ang death penalty? May death penalty, wala namang nangyari noon. Anak ka nang ibalik mo sa akin yan. Ako ang araw-arawin ko yan. 5, 6. Totoo. Kaya ako hinihingi kasi talagang hiritan kita. Ngayon, ayaw niya ibalik ang death penalty. Ibang hirit tayo. You want it legal? Fine. You destroy my country, I destroy you. Wala na tayong pinag-usapan dito. That's my... Itong mga kasi... Itong mga... No offense intended. Istorya na lang ito. Istorya lang man ito. Yung mga demonstration. Human rights. Yan mo lang mga yelo, gusto nila ako tanggalin. Di sige. Paningkamot mo. Pero itong left, ang mga left hindi yan they will never allow na maalis ako pagka-presidente. It's only during my time that they agreed to talk. Why? Alam na ninyo kung bakit. I'm the first left president of this country. Pero hindi ako membro ng Communist Party of the Philippines. But I grew up dito sa Mindanao. Nag-migrate lang yung tatay ko, married Mindanao lady. Hirap ang buhay namin. Talagang hirap. Kaya I'm a socialist by my political dimension. Di mo ako magpasalisali na I choose my crowd. Because parang, ito hindi bagay sa akin. Ito lang ang bagay sa akin. You know, this traveling. Sabi that I'm traveling. I hate to travel. Totoo lang. Nagpuputak. Nagayaw-yaw ako. Kaya lang itong foreign affairs, we are hosting the ASEAN Summit next year. I have to go around to the member states to ask for their stand on this matter dito sa trade. Mabutit na lang hindi tuloy yung tarantaduhan ng Amerika. Yung Pan-Pacific. Pagka kung pumasa yan, we will not qualify. And then you have to sell your medicine. Wala na generic. Branded lahat. Member ko ng Trans-Pacific Partnership. So, that was yung nagkagulo. So, they have forgotten it. I don't know what happened along the way. Kaya kukuha yan sila. Ano ba ang natin? Because ako ang mag-prepare ng agenda. So, kailangan ko i-one-on-one sila. Ano bang gusto mo? Para pagdating doon, smooth na. Nandoon na yung gusto nila at ano yung pag-usapan. Baka sabihin ninyo, nag-i-enjoy ako dyan. Tanongin mo lang lahat sila. Nag-ayaw. Sabi ko na, mabuti pa, mahulog na itong yawang airplane. Ano to? No, talaga, totoo. Sabi ko yan sila. Nandiyan si Defense Secretary. Sabi ko, sige, may binibiro ako na babae. Sabi ko, takot ka, no? Buti pa, mahulog na itong puta na ka. Kakapagod totoo lang. At saka I hate to travel. Ayaw ko man magpunta-punta ng mga lugar. Diyan lang. I'm contented with the bahay ko, yung after dark dyan. Hindi naman ako makainom. Tapos mag-intriga, sabi ko may sakit ako na headline kaagad, Duterte will die. Gago. Hoy, istorya lang yan. Maniwala ka pala. Kaya ko nilalaro yung mga buang. Tignan mo kung ano sabihin ko. Kunin ka agad nila. Totoo yan. Kung ito sabihin ko na ako, ganon. Pati mga babae ko, binabastos yung buhay ko itong isang kolumnista dyan na may programa niya. Ang muka, kala mo, mas maganda pa yung husband niya kaysa kanya. Totoo lang. Alam mo, mag-asawa sila. Itong babae, surot something about the kuno. Maharap mo yan. Pagkapangit sa yawa. Eh kung lagyan mo ng wig ng siguro doon pa ako magtingin sa asawa niya. Maging bayot na ako kasi so that's anyway. Wag yan hindi ito yan. Nobody can stop me. Because ang tingin ko, kung hindi ako na presidente at yung si ano, patay kayo lahat. Pagpunta ba kaya mabot? Ang police aid niya nandoon sa listahan. Yung tinanggal ko na kung Sus Maria Joseph, butit na lang naisipan ninyo ako. Sa bagay, kapitbahay man tayo. So yun lang po, I'm really appalled by the indifference. You know, when you do that, America and the other countries, 400 million, and you try to pin me down doon sa namatay na 5,000, 6,000. Walang operation si Bato right at the start. But if you take 2 steps backward, weeks before I became president, pataya na. So what does that tell you? Naglilinis yan sila noon. Yung unang birada, yung akin, about a third of the killings, talagang encounter yan. Kayo dito sa Jensan, medyo marami man. Marami kayo nakita. It is always a paranoia thing. You get addicted, there's a certain amount of chemicals in your brain, paranoia sets in. Asawa, bugbugin kasi nangangaliwa, buti nga. Tapos, ito, kalaban niya, yan, suspitsyoso. Kaya nagdadala ng baril. I've been mayor for 23 years of Davao City. Hindi mo ako maluko dyan sa mga labutsing na yan. Totoo talaga yan. So, you trivialize the problem of the 4 million kasi interesado ka lang kung sino nagpatay nitong potang ina to. Let's say. 4 million, tapos ganun na yung mga. Kaya ako, nagmumura ako. Pati si Obama. Look, ito man, mapolitiko ka man, magiging presidente ka rin, tingin ko Totoo. Sundan mo lang linya mo, at gano'n lang ugali mo. Yung style mo, stay humble. Pababa ko lang. Masyadong, ito kasi ang hirap niya. America keeps on nitpicking. Tapos, every time that they would tell me or warn me or chastise me, they would take the international platform. Ako, nung mayor ako, meron na silang misgiving sa akin talaga. Human rights. I was the favorite whipping boy of the human rights. And hinayaan ko lang yun. Ganon rin, CNN yun. Tapos, naging presidente ako. Kayong mga noon mayor, okay lang. Presidente ako, I carry on my shoulder the sovereignty of the Filipino people. You do not reprimand me or chastise me in public. I won't accept. Nakaka-insulto yung ginagawa ninyo at every time you talk about suspension of the aid, aid nila, baka aid siguro yan, yung assistance, we will not give you. You have done that to the so many presidents of this country. Tahimik lang yan sila. Makapagal, kanang buyagon, you call down upon the president and who are you? Who are you to reprimand me in public? We are members of the United Nations. Akala ko pa may mga abogado kayo. If you have something, you go to the United Nations Assembly. You shout, you complain, and you cry there. And then ask for a motion that the Philippines be investigated. Then if the result is there, you submit it, then call our attention, and we will talk. You do not just because sabihin ninyo na ganon, ikaw, yung aid mo, assistance, wala. Yung kahapon, yung Millennium Challenge, we were taking out because of issues of yung human rights violations. Akala mo, every time you criticize us, you always connect it with the aid. Bullshit, you guys. You know what? I'll tell you straight. You invaded my country, sat on it for 50 years, and lived off the fat of the land. And you have the gall to say to us that we do not give you the aid. Son of a bitch. You are a son of a bitch. Do not do that to us. Me, I'm just standing for the dignity of the people. Wag mo kaming ganun. You complain to us, but do not take away. Eat your aid. Swallow your assistance. I've been to China, said China, we will give you something like 15 billion. Tangina yung milenyo mo, magkano? 400? Iyon na yan. Tulong mo dyan sa mga Amerikano na tutulog dyan sa labas. Yan ang ayaw ko. Forgive me for having this bad mouth. But the reason why I am really so adamant about itong, you trivialize my problem with 4 million, and as president, I have to solve it. And you go out proclaiming to the people that the aid or assistance that will not go to the Philippines because we have this issue of human rights. Kayo, in America, there are 40,000 lives lost in America, drug-connected. At sabihin niya, isang ulol na CIA, but that is not state-sponsored. Gago ka pala eh. Lahat ng ginagawa ng gobyerno, state-sponsored talaga yan. Sino mo pala mag-utos na hindi tayo nakakaintindihan dyan? It is always an act of state. And what I'm doing is just following the natural law of self-defense. 4 million, and you do that to us, you must be awfully stupid. Eat your aid and we will survive. I'll go to China. I will accept the 15 billion. 400 million lang inyo eh. Kayo na nga walang pera dyan. Tapos na we ordered M16s. You suspended the transaction. Good. Actually, I'll tell you the truth. In public, China has been calling us almost daily, kunin mo na ang 26. We're giving you even 30. Libre. Sabi ko, Ambassador, the budget is still in the drawing board. It will take effect next year. And if maybe if I have the money, I'll buy. Sabi lang, no, we'll give it to you free. See? Tapos sabi ng Russia, kausap kami ni Putin, we have everything for you. So, tinawagan ko, yeah, we'll give you. Take one by one. Saan ka nakakita ng ganun? Bagay, istorya lang yan. Pero ganun na nga ang takbo. Ganun ang takbo ng usapan. So, that is the... Kasi, you ignore us. China is here. Sa tabi na Japan, Korea, Taiwan. Puro na siya may military bases ang Amerikano. Dito, umalis kayo. Umalis kayo sa Pilipinas. I do not want to see any foreigner, any military foreigner. Not even Chinese or Russian. You go out. According to the Supreme Court, the BFA is visiting foreigners agreement is an executive agreement, hindi the treaty. So, start packing your things. Start packing your things and get out of my country. You want to come back here? You pay us. You want basis? Pay us. Transaction tayo. Pera-pera na lang tayo. Buti pa. Wala namang gira ngayon. Why would I allow you here? You want to create World War III? If you do that, if all the nuclear explosives are really, this planet won't be around tomorrow. It's the end for all of us. So why would we pick a fight with anybody? At saka ang ayaw ko, yung they are training the Filipino soldiers. Itong maneuver. Putang ina, kaduwag ninyo kayo. Turuan mo itong sundalo natin na bayag mga walang kain yan 3 araw. So mga sundalong Amerikano pag-uwi sa kampo maghanap ng air condition na tent. Gusto ng ham and egg. Gusto na. Pilipino, wala mabuto sa'yo. Labayan lang mo Karinorte, diretso. Wala air condition. Pero we are more durable, more brave. I tell you, do not teach us about warfare. We have the longest insurgency problem here. Kaya sinabi ko sa mga komunista, anong gusto mo? We fight for another 45 years. But MI, 72. Yung MNLF, Sinor. It's almost 45 years. You want another 45 years? Come on. Except for itong mga maote, they're a very dangerous group because they are, well, allegedly swore allegiance to the ISIS. That we have to be very careful. I said I do not want to fight. I do not want to kill anybody. Pati yung mga droga. Pero if it would take to the last day of my term, 6 years from now, fine. I'd be glad to oblige you. Putang ina, uubusin ko talaga kayong lahat. Tingnan mo. Magsumbong ka na doon sa United Nations. Sunugin ko pa yung United Nations kung gusto ninyo. Pag puntang Amerika, sindihan ko yung yawa na yan. Well, yun lang po ang... I ask permission from President to be Manny Pacquiao. Ako nagbitaw na ako ng salita. So, klaro na yan. Basta tingnan mo lang kasi may nakita ako na linya mo eh. Ako ang walang linya. Salamat.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. We would like you to please stay. And would like to request the President for a photo opportunity we'd like to call in our dear Senator, Senator Emmanuel Manny Pacquiao, together with Madam Jinky Pacquiao, together with the kids, Jimel, Michael, Princess Queenie, and Israel. And together with them are Mommy Junisha Pacquiao, Sir Rosalio, Mr. and Mrs. Nestor Hamora. Please be on stage.
Ikaw ang Pangulo para sa pagbabago. Sawa na ang bayan ko sa magnanakaw na tao. Madilim na kahapon, ikaw ang mag-aahon. Sa piling mo, di ko mawawala ang korupsyon. Tayo na, Pilipinas, tayo na magbago. Hawak kamay tayo para sa pagkasenso. Ikaw at ako, tayong lahat kay Rodrigo Duterte, para sa tunay na pagbabago. Masdan mo ang paligid, alam ang mga krimen, rape, droga at mga nakawan, dapat na mapigilan. Tayo na, Pilipinas, tayo na.
Thank you so much, Mr. President, for taking your precious time with us. We really appreciate your presence this evening. A big round of applause, please, for the President.
Para sa pagkasenso, ikaw at ako, tayong lahat kay Rodrigo Duterte, para sa tunay na pagbabago.
Why am I here? I am here because I love my country and I love the people of the Philippines.
Ikaw at ako, tayong lahat kay Rodrigo